It was the last of the big block legends, a 400 horsepower beast built before rules, before restrictions, before the muscle car era faded away. The 1971 Camaro SS 396, pure American thunder on four wheels. Let's fire it up. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel because today we're diving deep into one of the most muscular, aggressive, and unforgettable American icons ever built, the 1971 Chevrolet Camaro SS 396, powered by the mighty LS3. This isn't just another vintage Chevy. This is the last of its kind, a symbol of an era where raw power, warring exhaust, and pure driving adrenaline defined what it meant to own a true muscle car. Back in the early 70s, the automotive world was shifting. Regulations were tightening, fuel economy was starting to matter, and emission laws were slowly choking the high-compression beasts that dominated the streets in the 60s. But Chevrolet wasn't ready to back down just yet. For one more year, they unleashed a big block monster, the LS3 powered Camaro SS 396, to remind everyone what American engineering and attitude could deliver. When you look at the 1971 Camaro SS, it's clear this car was designed to intimidate. That long, low hood, the split chrome bumpers, the wide, aggressive stance that made it look like it was ready to pounce even when it was parked. Every line on this car screams motion, power, and rebellion. The second-generation Camaro was sleeker, wider, and more sculpted than the first-gen. It looked more European in its curves, but it had a distinctly American heart, a big, heavy, torque-rich V8 under the hood that could shake the ground beneath you. Now let's talk about that heart, the LS3 engine. Technically, it wasn't a 396 anymore. Chevrolet had bored it out to 402 cubic inches, but they kept the 396 name because it was legendary and it sounded just right. Under that cow induction hood sat a beast capable of producing around 300 horsepower and a thundering 400 pound-feet of torque. It might not sound outrageous by today's standards, but remember, this was 1971. These were pure horses. No traction control, no electronic stability, just raw mechanical connection between your right foot and those rear tires fighting for grip. When you turned the key, the big block LS3 came alive with that unmistakable deep growl, a low rumble that only true muscle cars can make. It wasn't just an engine, it was a living, breathing piece of machinery. You could feel every pulse, every explosion inside those cylinders. The 4-speed manual transmission was heavy, demanding, but rewarding. Shifting through those gears, you didn't just drive the car, you commanded it. Each gear change felt like a handshake with history. Inside, the cabin was pure 70s muscle, simple, functional, and focused on the driver. You had high-back bucket seats that hugged you tight, a thick steering wheel that felt solid in your hands, and a dashboard packed with round analog gauges, each one telling you exactly what your machine was doing. No distractions, no fancy screens, just speed, RPM, and fuel. That's all you needed to know. The SS 396 came with heavy-duty suspension, front disc brakes, and optional power steering, making it a surprisingly capable car for its size and weight. On the open road, the Camaro SS felt alive. It demanded respect, but if you treated it right, it rewarded you with one of the most visceral driving experiences you could ever imagine. The rear tires would squeal under hard acceleration, and the nose would lift slightly as that torque shoved you back into the seat. The sound of the engine bouncing off the walls of a tunnel, pure symphony. But beyond the performance, what makes the 1971 Camaro SS 396 truly special is its story. This was the final year you could order a big block Camaro from the factory. After this, the oil crisis and emission rules forced Chevrolet to retire these engines. That makes the 71 SS 396 not just a car, but a collectible, the end of an era, a time capsule of power before the world changed forever. Every curve, every detail on this car feels crafted for emotion. The chrome trim catching the light, the dual stripes running down the hood, the SS badge glinting proudly on the grille, all of it tells you that this was no ordinary Camaro. This is the best of what Chevrolet could offer before the muscle age went quiet. It's a car that represents rebellion, pride, and pure craftsmanship. Today, collectors around the world chase after the few surviving examples of the 1971 SS 396. Restored models can fetch incredible prices at auctions, not just because of their rarity, but because of what they stand for. Unfiltered driving, no digital limits, no electronic aids, just a man, a machine, and the open road. If you ever get a chance to see one up close, you'll understand why enthusiasts speak about it with such respect. The proportions are perfect, the stance is menacing, and the aura it gives off is unlike anything built today. Even parked, it feels alive. It's the kind of car that makes people stop and stare, even if they don't know what it is, because deep down, everyone recognizes real power when they see it. The 1971 Chevrolet Camaro SS 396 with the LS3 wasn't just built to be fast, it was built to be felt. It was built to make memories, to make noise, to leave a mark on the road and in your soul. It's a piece of automotive art from a time when cars were pure, when engineers cared more about power and presence than about fuel economy ratings or emissions charts. This was freedom on four wheels. So, next time you see one, remember, you're looking at the last of the big block Camaros, the end of the muscle car golden age, a machine that carries the spirit of speed, strength, and passion. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this deep dive into classic American muscle, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment about your favorite classic car, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel for more legendary rides brought to life in stunning detail. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your passion alive.